Okay, and now I'm about to blow your mind. What I'm going to show you in this video, you ain't never seen before. No one's ever seen this before, ever. In any of my videos, none of that stuff no one's ever seen before. In my book, what's in my book, no one's ever read before. This is all brand new. But it wasn't brand new. It came from Christ. It just got suppressed by religion. Because religion's lying big time. But this is new. Now this knowledge is way deep. Okay? It came from within me. Because like I said before, I am a sorcerer. I'm in union with the source. It's not a bad thing. I'm just connected to the source. So I can know stuff and I can come up with things that no one could ever come up with. But I've been doing it. Right? And I'm going to, that way all of us can do it. Okay? Not just me, everybody. Everyone. Everybody means all material people. Everyone means all of us eternal light water souls, children of light. Anyways, okay. You never seen this before. What I'm going to show you here. Now, I talked about the eternal realm and I talked about the universe. The eternal realm is where we're from. We're not from here. Our bodies were made here by God, who was the devil. But our light water souls were made here. We lived and existed here way before this universe came. When this universe came to be, light went trapped with it. That light that went trapped with it is us. And then you heard about this in the other videos. So the stuff that so anyways, getting to this here. Okay. I have this says universe. Split like that because uni means one and verse means line. One line. Negative symbol. Alpha and Omega. Beginning and end. That's this universe. This messed up place. This place is hell. We're stuck in hell. Okay? Well, symbolism and knowledge comes from us, from the children of light, from idealists, ideal light water souls, not from the materialists. Materialists are takers. They're not makers. They don't invent, they don't create nothing. They just take from us and they use us to do it. They threaten us to do it. Anyways, they're makers, they're not takers. They raise everybody to be a conditioned believer so that they can lie to you because you're ignorant, because you just believe. You don't know. Right? Well, we are to know. We become Gnostic and know. Because believing things makes us ignorant and they can lie to us. I told you before in the video before how deception only has power if deception only has power if belief exists. Belief gives power to deception. Get rid of belief and no one can lie to you. Okay? Deception can only have power if belief exists. That's the matrix. I explained that in the other video. Alright, here we go, finally. Okay. These numbers, these symbols, just like the alphabet, they came from us, from within us. Everything invented, everything created, everything that ever happened on this earth came from us. Not from ancient aliens or gods, because there were materialists. They're materialists. They were materialists. We are idealists. We invented and created everything. Okay? The children of light, the idealists, the ideal children of light came from within us. From within all of us, it came. Mind is the circle. Eternal superconscious mind. That's the Father that Christ talks about. In the Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. His name is holy. Father means source, holy means divine. Divine source. He's eternal. He's eternity. He's eternity. He's the circle. A circle has no beginning or end to it. He has always existed eternally. No beginning or end. He just always is, was, and will always be. There's no time doesn't exist in him. I showed it before in another video, but that this symbol was behind Christ's head, and he says make the two in one. Okay? He's saying to make this plus symbol and this circle into one. I'll explain that later, but I've explained it before. Okay, this circle is the Father who has always existed. He willed, the first thing he willed, because will is the first power, he willed thought to come to be. Thought came from mind. Number one is this plus symbol. The plus symbol is positive. not negative. It's positive, and it's the Holy Spirit. The 5 points of the Holy Spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's thought that came from the perfect mind, the eternal perfect mind. And she's the first to come forth. She is everything. When you know everything, then everything knows you. And now you're protected, and you know what's going on now. Now you know what's up. You're not a believer, not a conditioned believer. The materialist rulers have everybody being raised as conditioned believers so that they can keep you in the matrix, which is the belief system, which I said in the last video. Okay. So she is thought. What good is mind without thought? The first thing that ever happens before something comes to be, a thought happens first. A thought happens first from the mind. Then you have idea, this and that, and then you bring things forth and you invent. On earth, as it is in heaven, within the mind. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. We bring his kingdom out. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. We use the will of the Father, which is limitless, to bring it forth on earth as it is in heaven. As we image it in our mind, we bring it out to happen to be here on earth. That's what's up. Okay, so mind, thought, life. 2 is Christ, the child of the father and the mother. Life can't come from a male. Life comes from a female. Or a fe-man is what I like to say. Fe-man, because I get male out of there. Why are we calling a fe-man a male? A female? No, she's a fe-man, because we're all men. Fe-men and male men. That's what we are. Okay? So, mind, thought, life. That makes sense. The father mind, the mother thought, the child life. Mind, thought, life. And that's how this Trinity, number 3, these 3 digits together are the Trinity, the 3. See the 3 lines? 1, 2, 3, that's these 3 symbols, is the Trinity. This 3 represents these 3 symbols together, which makes the Christ, which is the Trinity, the Father, the Mother, and the Son. In the name of the Father, and the Mother, and the Son. That's how it's supposed to be. That's the real Trinity. Mind, thought, life. And here it is. Now, number 4 is way deep. I'm going to explain that last. That's why I have 4 lines here instead of the numbers, because there are 2 4s. There's a universal 4 and an eternal 4, and I'm going to explain that, because you've never seen this before. All right. 5 is the Holy Spirit. The 5 points. The 5-pointed star. Our shape, that we're made in the shape of the Holy Spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? That's the Holy Spirit. 6 is this dead dark 6 is material. It represents material. 7 represents time. Because of the 7ness of the week. Time. Monday through Sunday. Always. Eternally. Continuously. Infinitely. Time. Time and material. Time and material. This universe is time and material. There are 2 beginnings in the Bible. Okay? The first John, the John Gospel, which is actually a Mary Magdalene Gospel, because that's what the Da Vinci Code is. That's what the real Da Vinci Code is. Why Da Vinci? He was a Gnostic. He put Mary Magdalene in the place of John to show you that everything you read in the Bible that are labeled John, authored by John, are actually Gospels of Mary Magdalene that have been altered and changed and said that they're Gospels of John, but they're not. Mary Magdalene, they're the Gospels of Mary Magdalene. She went to France, taught the Cathar the knowledge, the Gnostic truth. Then the Cathar knew the Gnostic truth because Mary Magdalene was a Gnostic, so were the apostles. The first Christians were the Gnostic Christians, and they're the ones who were killed. A whole lot of Gnostic Christians were happening, and they were all killed because they knew. They don't want us to know. They want us to believe, so they kill the ones who know. They killed the ones who know, who knew. They can't kill us in this age, though. We're protected by the Holy Spirit because now we know her, and she knows us. We're protected. Okay. So, this 6 and 7 is here in the universe. Okay? This is the eternal realm where we were, and here's where we are now. This 6 and 7 6 and 7 together makes 13. 13. Awareness 13. We have to become aware of this 6 and 7 to escape it. Awareness 13. I'll explain that. Also, I'm going to do a video on 13, Awareness 13, that's going to blow your mind. The next video I do is going to be the Awareness 13, and what it means and what's up and why they lied to us. This is going to blow your mind too. Anyways, so when we know, when we have awareness of the 13, then we can overpower the material, and we can overpower the time. And we can stop making time and material rule us, and we rule over time and material. Over here, there's no rule. There's no rule. Everyone's free and happy. Over here in the universe, there's rule. The gods were archon rulers. They were archons. That's what God means. It means archon ruler. They were archon rulers. Anarchy against rule. Duh. The gods are gone. They got taken out 2,000 years ago, and they ain't coming back. Christ got rid of all of them. Okay. So what we do to get out of this with the knowledge of the 13, awareness 13, we become this, the 8. 8 is Christ. Make the 2 in 1. There's a picture of Christ, and I showed it in other videos. He's going like this. He's saying, make the 2 in 1. And this symbol is behind his head, and there's N-O-W on these 3 points. Now. Now is eternal, because time doesn't exist. The past is gone. The future is not here. The future doesn't exist, neither the past. The past and the future is time. It doesn't exist. Okay? So, now is eternal. The kingdom of heaven is here and now. We are the now that's here. We're the kingdom of heaven that's here. That's what that means. So, now that we know we are now, we can rule over time and material instead of time and material ruling over us. Okay? So we become a Christ. You can look in the dictionary or wherever. This symbol is that symbol morph. He's saying make the 2 in 1. Make the perfect mind within you and the perfect thought to come together. Come together right now. Over me. The Beatles. Right is positive. Left is negative. Now is the Father. Eternity. Make them come together. Become this. Because when you morph this plus symbol and this circle together, it makes an 8. They put it sideways like this. And they call it eternity infinity. And you're going to see a lot of companies and businesses and corporations using that symbol. Okay? So, to get out of this, we become this. We become a Christ. A Superman. Superman is a Christ. He does not lie. He does not kill. You can't kill him. He could do anything. He could zoom through the black hole and go home. Through the black hole, which is in the middle of our galaxy, which is the universe. There's only one galaxy, and that's the universe. I've talked about that before. I've messed up some scientists and on the internet, showing them and proving them that there's only one galaxy. Anyways, I'll do that in another video sometime because it's kind of cool. Anyways, so we become the Christ, a Superman, and we zoom through the black hole because we're a Superman. We can be there instantly. We're a Christ. And we go home. Our bodies that God made, these animal bodies that the gods made, will disintegrate as we go through it. But our light water soul will be home again. And we will not be in need or want ever again. And we won't have to come back to hell again. And we'll go home. We have to do this while we're alive. If you die, if your body dies, your light water soul goes to this place called the middle, which is here in this universe. And then you are reincarnated and you come back again into ignorance. Born as a baby again, not knowing anything. Raised to be a conditioned believer again. Stuck in a matrix. Over and over and over. That's what they have us doing to be their slaves. Okay? So we become a Christ. Now, this 9 has the same power as 0. As the circle, the Father circle, which is perfection, perfect. The 9 has the same power as 0. So we become Christ and we become perfect. Now we're 8 and 9, not 6 and 7. 8 and 9, perfect. And then when we become perfect, see the perfect 9? The universe is half negative, half positive. This 9 is perfect. It's the positive. We make the 6 become the 9. And I'll show you that with this part. Okay, we destroy the 6 and we become only 9. Then we make the complete number, which is 10. 5 and 5 together makes the complete number 10. We're complete. That's the consort numbers together. In my book, you'll see the fem power, the 5-pointed star, and you'll see the male power, the 5-pointed star. The male power has a 5-pointed star pointing up. The fem power has a 5-pointed star with a V, which means V means 5, the Holy Spirit. Fem. Okay, that's the complete number. And notice that the 0 and the 1 are mirroring the 1 and the 0. They mirror each other. Okay, eternity. Eternity. Now, so this is a trick, right? Because it's knowledge that I can understand because it came from within us. And we can all understand it. All the children of light can. All the children of man. We can understand it. The materialists cannot understand it. And they don't want us to know. Because it will get free. Okay? The truth shall set you free. Yeah. Only if you know the truth. Because the truth cannot be believed. It can only be known. That's why if you're a conditioned believer, you can't believe the truth. So you can never know. So stop believing, become Gnostic, and know. So we can get out of here, so we can be free. We can live here as long as we want, free, until we're all satisfied with all the things we were denied since we've been here all these 15 billion years. And we can all be successful and be happy, and then go home. Eternal Trinity, go home. E.T., go home. Eternal Trinity, go home. Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to get to this 4. This is the deepest knowledge of all. And I'm finna blow your mind right now. Okay. This plus symbol. Here we go. These two plus symbols. Okay. This plus symbol, I'm going to show you. The eternal 4 is this one. That's the eternal 4. No, I said eternal. I'm wrong. I said wrong. The universal 4. The universal 4. Universal 4 is this one. It has 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. The dead 6. That's why this is the universal 4. Okay? The eternal 4 has 5 points. There's the eternal 4 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 points. Okay? The universal 4 has 4. Buddha and Hitler wanted to be the one male. They thought they were the ones who could turn this 6 into the 9. To turn this 6 into the 9, they thought they could do it. They couldn't do it. Buddha was peaceful, but he still couldn't do it. So he used the symbol of the 9. Hitler was not peaceful. He couldn't do it either. He wasn't him. And they both died. The one male is not going to die. And neither are all his brethren. All the people, we stop dying, we get free. This sounds crazy, but I've come to know that this is true. Christ is the one saying this in the Gnostic scriptures, not in the believing scriptures of the Bible, but the knowing scriptures of Christ, which are the original scriptures of Christ that have been altered. Okay, so you see here. Now, how do we make the 6 become the 9? Like that. Now you see how Buddha and Hitler tried to use this? What that is, it's a spinning to the left. It's turning like that. That's the galaxy. Okay? To go home, we turn the 6 into the 9. Now there's 9 points, see? We make the 6 become 9. There's a song that Jimi Hendrix did. If 6 could be 9. Yeah, look it up. Okay, now, so that's what's up here with this universal 4. Now this eternal 4, watch this. From here, V means 5, the Holy Spirit. 4 and 5 make 9, the perfect number. Which also 5 and 5 make the 10, the complete number. So now we go like this. We put the V in there with that, with the 4. The 5 with the 4, we make the 9. Also, we make the 10. The 5 and the 5-pointed star is the Holy Spirit. We become this. Greater than even becoming this. This is our body. We turn the body into 9, but this is our light, water, soul. Okay? This is the eternal 4. And this is the universal 4. You see this? See what's going on? I'm going to take you even deeper. Because this knowledge comes from within us and we don't even know we're putting it out. The image of the Holy Spirit, we're putting it out. Trinity man symbols, which they call trademarks. Now watch. The internet uses the universal 4. See this box? There it is, right here. The universal 4 in that box. The internet uses this symbol. So do other companies. Many other companies use this symbol with that plus symbol inside the box. You've seen it. You see it everywhere. That is the universal power of time and material. They are takers when they use this symbol. Takers, taking. Okay? Now there's another one. But this time the plus symbol is made into a time symbol. The 8-spoke wheel. The plus and the times. Okay? Plus and times. Multiplication, adding. So when you do this, that's the 8-spoke wheel. The 8-spoke wheel represents the 13th zodiac. The age of Aquarius, the age of man, the age of knowledge, the age we're in now. The ideal age, not the material age. The material age ended 2012, December 21st. The world ended then. The world is not the earth. The world is the system of things, the way things are. The power of the world ended then. That's the end of days. Now the perfect day is to come. This is the perfect day. This is day and night, day and night, day and night. This is perfect day. It's only day, always there. Eternally, there's no time there. That's home. That's heaven. And we're from there, we're heaven trapped here in this hell. Trapped in this animal body. Okay? So now, you put this time symbol here. You put the plus symbol to the points instead of like this. You put them across the points. You see? That's the eternal 4. Do you see it? You see the eternal 4 right there? That's the eternal 4. Now watch. If we do this, okay, and then we turn it square up like that, and we go like this. Now you can really see the eternal 4, okay? And this power is used. Arco. Arco. The symbol for Arco, that's it. And there's 4 letters. Adamus, Father, right. The positive right. Christ, and the circle, Father again. Because A means Father, Adam, Adamus, just like O does. You see that? Is your mind getting blown already? Because like, this is real and you see this everywhere, all over the place. Arco, they use this symbol. The eternal 4 symbol. Okay? So now, I'm not only going to give you this much of this because this 4 knowledge, no one's ever seen it or known it. I come to know this. The one who knows this, the ones who know this, the ones who know this, we have to know this power, these powers, to use it, to become bring the Holy Spirit out of us, who's inside of us, in the deepest part of us. She comes out, so we know her and she knows us, and we get free from this. And everything I told you earlier, this all happens, and we become free. Okay? These are, with these numbers, these symbols, we can add, multiply, do all kinds of stuff. Now before, before we did this, we brought this out. There were, or letters like the alphabet, alpha, beta. Alpha is the father, beta is the mother. She's the AB, alphabet, beta. That's why the English alphabet are the Gnostic symbols for us to learn and know, to use. Because M is the number 13 in the alphabet, and that's the Holy Spirit. Okay? So, those symbols are Gnostic symbols. You take A, M, and Z out, and it spells man, because Z is a sideways N. I explained that in another video already. Now the numbers are also. So what this is, see, these people, Reiki masters and all these people, they think they're spiritualists and this and that, whatever. They want you to look outside yourself so they can get money from you. That's what it is. You have to go inside to get the real knowledge. Now, these Reiki people, they don't know what the light is. They think they know what the light is. They don't know. What I'm getting at here is, I forgot what I was getting at. This knowledge is so, it's like a spider web. It just comes and comes and comes, and you're trying to explain all kinds of stuff at once. Anyways, okay. What I was getting to, man. I was getting to something. Okay. Yeah, 13 is M. Okay, that's why 13, M is the 13th number in the alphabet. Okay, now, this deep knowledge, it's hard for me to explain it. But I know what it is, but it's hard for me to explain it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck right now. I was getting ready to say something. Oh yeah, duh, here it comes. I got it back. This is the sacred numerology. The Reiki people and all these other people, they say that there's sacred geometry, the universe and its sacred geometry. There ain't no sacred geometry in the universe. Everything breaks down to 6 in this universe. All material breaks down to 6. And that's why 6 represents material. It's not sacred. It's materialistic. It sucks. This is the sacred numerology. Not the sacred geometry that they talk about. But this, which you've never seen or heard of before. This right here is the sacred numerology. Okay. Well, I can't explain more about this. Maybe in another video I might explain more, explain about this 4, because it's way deep. There's way more power and stuff that I could show you about this, but it's just too much. But I wanted to show you this much at least, so you can understand and see what's going on with these symbols. Okay? I think that's enough for now. It's gonna hurt our brain a little, but we are mind beings, okay? We are mind beings. I'm gonna say in my book, at the end of my book, the Lord's Prayer, it's a magic prayer. It's a magic Gnostic prayer. At the end of the book, when you read it, I explain in there what it was. I kind of explained a little bit, in the video, but the book will show you a lot more, a whole heck of a lot more. You'll really get it then. Anyways, thank you. This is what I'm doing today. I want to show you one more thing, okay? And I need somebody to go around and get the board from the stand. This is crazy. This is personal knowledge that I did, okay? That I can't explain it. It's just too deep. But I'm gonna let you take a picture of it. I'm gonna let you see it. Maybe your inner mind will know, okay? Your inner mind will know and know all of this. It's crazy. Can you see it all? All right. I'm not going to explain this to you. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to explain it to you, but you could freeze it and look at it, and your inner mind knows what it means, and you can mess with it and check it out. But this is, all right? Cool. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing, because I'm crazy like that. And then that's it. If you see on my hand, my right hand, there's an eternal force symbol right there. Too bad this don't write so good. If I could get it. Anyways, you see this 5-pointed star in my hand? From the Eternal 4 that's on my right hand. Can see it? Kind of see it? Okay. Crazy, huh? Yeah, real crazy. I'm crazy, but I'm not ignorant. Alright. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the end of the video. Peace. Make the 2 in 1.